we are going to study about lesson from economics. Okay? Two of them are absent. Where did they go? That boy and that boy.
Yes.
Sick. And the lesson, law of variable proportion. What is the lesson?
Law of variable.
Very good. Excellent. See in the board. Law of variable proportion. Variable means change, proportion means like this. 2:4 proportion. What proportion? Okay. First of all, we will study the definition of this law of variable proportion. Then we will study about its assumptions, means conditions of the law. Then we will make a table to prove it, how exactly the law is proved and what does the law explains. And then we will study about the diagram of this graph, and after that I will explain you how does it operates and on what field this is useful to you. Clear?
Yes. Yes.
So one by one we will complete the meaning, the assumptions, the table, the limitations, etc. and etc. So let us study the law. What is the law? Stand up. What is the law? What is the name of the law you are going to study?
Law of variable proportion.
Nonsense. Sit down. What a common sense nahi tumhara. Ko law padhiya ke jao to koi baat nahi. Okay? This I have written you. What is the law? That is the law of variable proportion. And it is taking a lot of time to speak out. So what is the point coverage is first the meaning. So remember this. Remember this. This is all about input and output. Here I have written the word change. Variable means change. What change? Here change matters. If you change input, land, labor, capital, organization, what change comes in output? We are studying this. This is what is called production function. And this production function is called the law of variable proportion. That's all. Now things can be finished in 2 minutes. This long question, if you write, it will take 2 pages. I will finish in 2 lines. This long question, if you are going to write, it will be 2 pages. I will finish it in 2 lines. Then one table and one graph. Limitation. Chapter is over. Nothing difficult. Okay? Can you start now? Are you all clear about the input? Input are the land, labor, capital? Yes. How much we are investing? The many. See, capital is here very important. Variable volumetrity. So, we factors of production to study kortile. Fixed factor, variable factor. Do you remember that?
Yes, sir.
So, what are the variable factor? That what is coming here? Law of variable proportion. Means the word variable is coming, means we need variable factors. What are the variable factors? Who can raise your hands now? What are the variable factors? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why others are not raising your hands? Don't come to class then tomorrow. Yes, seriously speaking to you. If you are not coming to answer the questions, why are you coming to class? No need. Waste. When we move in the garden, if we see some unnecessary plants, we are removing and throwing them. And this classroom is a garden and you are the unnecessary plants, grasses, wasteful grasses. Why shall I keep you? Come on, speak.
Labor, capital, and organization.
Yes. Most probably labor and capital are variable factors. If we change that variable factors, sit down. If we change that variable factors, right? Variable factors such as I'm drawing the line, variable factors, labor and capital. Capital means, remember, money and machinery. Labor means, Capital means money and machinery. If we change these two things, including raw material is also capital. Consider like this, raw material, कच्चा माल. अगर इसको हम चेंज करेंगे, ये इनपुट है, तो क्या होगा, ये आउटपुट जो है ये भी चेंज हो जाएगा. सो ये इनपुट आउटपुट रिलेशन में क्या क्या चेंज आता है, व्हाट चेंजेस कम्स बिटवीन इनपुट एंड आउटपुट इज द स्टडी ऑफ लॉ ऑफ वेरिएबल प्रोपोर्शन, और वी कॉल इट एज फंक्शन और लॉ ऑफ प्रोडक्शन फंक्शन. Clear?
Yes.
It's a very important lesson in economics because production is the center point of economics. Agriculture reproduction का, industry reproduction का, सबूटी production का. So the lesson itself is important for us. Unless you know about production, we will be the loser in business, in agriculture as a farmer, and in industry also we will be the loser. So be careful. You are getting knowledge. You are not preparing for exam. You are coming here and reading, not to pass in the exam, but to learn something in your life and apply it in your practical life. If that will be the thing, then things will be all right. Could you hear me all?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then how you will write? Now you will see change in this input, such as labor, capital, and raw material, etc. What will be the change in output? Okay, take an example. Uh, better you can take an example of, as you have told now, akhu means sugar, and chini. Akhu means sugar cane and sugar. Sugar cane and sugar. More the sugar cane, akhu, more will be the chini. हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं उसको, शुगर को, शुगर केन को? गन्ने ना, गन्ना. ज्यादा गन्ना हो तो ज्यादा शुगर होगा. गन्ना का क्वांटिटी अगर इंक्रीज किया जाए तो शुगर का क्वांटिटी क्या होगा, इंक्रीज होगा. राइट? इंक्रीज माने बड़ी वाटा. इफ गन्ना का क्वांटिटी कम हो वो आखुरो, then what about the sugar quantity? So input is here sugar cane, ganna. Output is here sugar, chini or shakkar. So both are interrelated. Interrelated in the sense that when input rises, output rises. When input falls, output falls. Clear? Direct relationship between them. Right?
Yes.
But I am going to tell you very clearly about the law of variable proportion. Variable proportion, variable factors you will take into account. Change in variable factor first increases the production, then decreases. Marshall says this. Marshall. What he tells, if you apply more and more labor and capital in a fixed plot of land, the production will first rise then fall. Over. This is law of variable proportion. If you apply more and more labor and capital, okay? If you apply more and more labor and capital, output means the production. Output means the production will first rise, then fall. What happens? First rise, then fall. Clear? Now take the case of input. Input if rise, output dash rise. If input falls, output dash falls. I hope you understood. To prove this, he has developed this law and taken the help of some assumptions, means the conditions of the law, and then a table and then a graph. With this, the law and long question will be finished. Okay, so moving now to the table. In the table, what you will do, you have to draw a table including TP, MP, AP. इसका मतलब TPP, MPP, APP means total product, marginal product, average product, how it is produced. I have already explained you yesterday what is this TP, MP, and APP or average product. Clear?
Yes, sir.
But if you talk about the assumptions, the conditions of the law, there are certain conditions upon which the law will be successful. Clear? Upon which the law will be successful. So, be sure about the assumptions or conditions of the law. Condition number 1. The technique of production should not change. Remember, the technique of the production should not change. କୌଶଳ ପରିବର୍ତ୍ତନ ହେବାକୁ ହବନି in Odia. Technique should not be changed. Clear? Change. Okay. Then one factor must be fixed. For example, land. One factor must be, and then there should be variable factor that's supposed to change always. बीच बीच में उसको चेंज करना चाहिए. वेरिएबल फैक्टर लैंड है, लैंड नहीं, लेबर है, एंड कैपिटल है. अगर ये दोनों को चेंज किया जाए तो उत्पादन में बढ़ोतरी कमौती आएगा. बढ़ोतरी बड़ी घटा, इंक्रीज डिक्रीज. क्लियर? So now what we have to do on these conditions of the law, assumptions of the law, if you will draw a table, open page, draw a table. Now you can see the table and you can clear what is happening with the output. Output means MPTP AP. Output means MPTP AP. What is the page number? Page number 90. Do you have the table there? Yes, you see the table here. What does the table says? See that in the table you see variable factor, capital and labor is in the first two columns. Then output comes here. TPP, APP, MPP are output. Okay? Boy dekho, perfect bujjibo. Ebbe, I am changing this variable factor. Clear? That is labor in units 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Are you getting this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is what is called input. We change, leave it this. This is fixed. It land in level, capital in level, whatever you take. This is leave. It is fixed, okay? Begin with the 2, ending with the 2. But now here you see here, what is happening? Pardon? It is time. Okay. Orientation, locked, rotate, device. You go, ring the bell. Then I will tell it in the next class. Some rotation and technical problem comes here. I am closing the class. No, cancel. Ready? Start. What is happening with TP? You see, Moto Utpadana, total production is increasing with every increase in the unit. Okay? Production units, TP is increasing. AP is increasing up to 17, then decreasing. Okay? Then MP means ये होची सीमांत उत्पाद ओडिया रे एटा हाराहारी उत्पाद एटा मोटो उत्पाद. देखो मोटो उत्पाद बड़ी बड़ी गला बेलू एपीपी माने हाराहारी उत्पाद कमुची सॉरी बढ़ुची 17 जाए तापर आउरी कमुची. देन एमपीपी देखो गोइंग डाउन राइजिंग, yeah rising from 5 to 22. then it is falling and falling. And interesting, the last point is -8. The last point is -8. So you are watching this, and this MP, okay, this is very important. This is very important. This which can be explained with the help of a diagram. Here you can see what is happening here in this diagram. See, TP is increasing and increasing up to 90, you have seen. But what is happening with AP? AP is rising and falling. What is MPP or Shimanto Utpato, we say this is rising up to C, then falling. And negative here, OX, cross korikaile negative. You can see the diagram in your book. Don't you have the book? Very good, students, if you don't have the book. Okay. So this graph is said to be law of variable, okay? Law of variable proportion. Who erased it? Myself. All right. Then after that, you have to go for some limitations. Limitations, just you reverse the assumption, you will get the limitations. Limitations କିଛି କଷ୍ଟ ନାହିଁ. जो ସର୍ତ୍ତ ଲେଖିଥିବା assumptions ତାକୁ reverse କରିଦେଲେ ହେଇଗଲା. ଆରେ ତମେ କହିଲେ ବିଶ୍ୱାସ କରିବନି. You may not believe me. When I teach my students, they read the answer, they don't read the answers. They write the answers by their own without taking any book or test paper or no, not going to college, getting 97 marks. Yes, absolutely. Come and I will show you the mark sheet. I will mark sheet they think, if you don't believe me. Do you know? You will get surprised that they are writing economics by their own. Are they writers? Students are +2. विश्वास लागे कि तुमको नहीं कोई परिवार नहीं, but this is truth, 100% true. I am speaking. Okay, thank you very much. I guess.